Hello everybody, welcome back to Resident Evil Requiem, where we just entered Racoon City. Let me just make sure we load the correct save here. Which would be this one. Yeah, so there is a small thing I failed to mention, because, you know, I'm trying to always show you my quote-unquote optimized settings. In the way that they're like optimized for this PC. So yeah, you shouldn't copy paste them obviously, but I just wanted to let you know that some settings I do recommend for most people. Those I will let you know in a separate video always, but in this case it's about like I'm not using FrameGen and haven't been using ever since the second episode, and that is because the areas in the game are way less demanding than the introduction where you're like out in the rain in the city. So this here runs easily at a 200 FPS native without native like 1080p basically upscaled to 4K. And yeah, that's roughly like I think 60 FPS more than the introduction scene, and that makes frame gen completely unnecessary on a 240 Hz monitor. So yeah, no frame gen for me, but if you're on a 360 Hz or 480 whatever plus monitor, obviously frame gen still really cool. But yeah, not really required on this setup, considering the FPS we're already seeing here. So it would basically just be adding input latency. Also, I updated to the newest driver, which just released, like the NVIDIA driver. Allegedly, it fixed the fan issue, and it gives you maybe minimal more performance in this game. But honestly, a lot of people only look at performance, but there might be less visual glitches or something in the game. I'm not sure. I will see if there's like still this ray tracing shenanigans stuff going on. I also looked at path tracing, almost the same performance anyway, so yeah, almost no difference. But we're not playing with path tracing on because I think it adds almost no value to the image, to be honest. Like I think I compared it to, yeah, it's more accurate, but it doesn't really look different. Like it has like minor differences for sure, and if you look for them you can see them, but the impression is definitely not worth it's like 50 FPS cut. Yeah, because it goes from like, I think, in this area I think would be like 100 FPS path traced. No, actually not true. I think it's almost 200 FPS path traced in this area, which is really good. The problem is, it's not consistently that high, right? Depending on the scene, it can be way less. So yeah, I'd rather have, you know, like a bit more consistent performance using no path tracing here, just ray tracing, which is also good enough, right? I mean, it's, and visually, honestly, it kind of pops more without the path tracing here, because the lighting is a bit more stark. It's less realistic, but the contrast honestly looks a bit better for me visually. Yeah, since I don't gun for realism, but I gun for visual enjoyment, this is basically the idea. So we ended the last stream here by going back here to save, and we crossed over this bridge here. You can't fall off here, I think. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if his zombies respawn as well. Oh, what is going on? Oh, that's cool. Wait. Yo, that was pretty sick. Yeah, we can create some ammo, hopefully. Yeah, also when you're out of ammo, I'm gonna try to craft a little bit, but otherwise, maybe not. I don't like that the whole thing is so big, and you can only make it bigger, but not smaller, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I wish it wasn't that big, but... yeah, let's go closer. There's no reason to not go closer. I don't even know if the gun has damage drop-off or not. Since they give us money, I'm gonna kill everything we see for sure. Sure, there's some... oh, I can't go inside. Ah! I don't know why I was so curious about that bus, but... seems like it was worth it. Yeah, also since I think we're now in the major Leon section, as far as I can tell, the first section was his Grace, now it's Leon. Mostly, so I changed the thumbnail too. Yeah, I have no idea how long we're going to be playing him though, but yeah, this is what we did to lower the bridge. Almost like we did it yesterday. You know, power, this needed fuel, we need some fuel cell or something. Yeah, so I think honestly the game looks way better like this. You know what? I can show you, right? Like we're, I mean, no, I have to load the game and go back. You can't see it in real time. I could have shown you the path trace version, but yeah, it's like what it affects most is like reflective objects. Like this is like there's almost no reflectivity here. But what it would affect, for example, if you're in a rainy scene and there's like a car and it's like super, you know, like. There's like tons of reflections going on, and then you have like, you can see stuff reflecting it more accurately, and it changes the color of the scene and everything. Yeah, that's where it shines, but in most common scenes, the difference is not that big. Yeah. And only it is that big if you don't even have ray trace reflections too. So yeah, it's not like it's amazing. Yeah, just like double checking that everything's fine because I played with the settings so much here. But yeah, it definitely looks fine here. Yeah, but really pretty game for sure. I like that there's body physics when they're still on the ground. And I'm very bad again. I haven't enabled my chat. Bad streamer. Okay, this is where the guys got killed. Interesting enough, they didn't have any relevant gear for me. Oh, here, container to motorcycle repair kit, sniper rifle attachment, and a med injector. So we are looking for these containers here, the BSAA containers. Very interesting approach right here. I'm just trying to figure out where we came out. Like this is the garage we came out from, right? Yeah. But it is a bit more open world. And interestingly enough, this section here is very performance. So this is a very, very optimized section. In general, I think the game is very optimized. Like the NVIDIA driver not changing much is actually kind of interesting because it kind of means it was already very optimized. And I even heard some people say that older versions... where can I go outside here? I even heard some people say older... there's a ladder or something. That older driver versions perform better on the 4000 series GPUs. So I don't really know if that is true or not, but... Yeah. I mean, do we go inside here first? Why not, honestly? Okay, they give us so much ammo here that I kind of expect to find a bit more enemies here. Go up or down. Oh, whoa, okay, I'm stupid. I thought you can walk against them. I know where we are now, but... Yeah, that's very, very interesting. Let's see, does it still have the light leakage with ray tracing when it's dark? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, this one actually is not really that, but... Yeah, there's still a little bit of this visual... leaking stuff going on, but not a lot, right? Like, I think it's very well made in general. Like, yeah, there's a few moments where you have like these a little bit like scuffed. I mean, this is not even light leakage. This is just a weird thing. I have no idea what it is actually. Yeah, big fan of the game for sure. So far. You never know, right? It might go downhill from here. I mean, I don't expect it to, but... Another crank. Like a container on the other side. Kind of implies that we can go back up later. We're almost out of ammo. Is this gun the worst gun in the game? Are you kidding me? Wait, am I shooting the wall? Was I like shooting an invisible wall here? Oh no. That would be really unfortunate. Holy sensitivity. Oops. He has a helmet. I don't know how many shots you need for that one. Okay, this seems way more efficient than using the machine gun, but yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about this one. Also, the sensitivity is horrible for this gun. Okay, and we got the rusty crank because we're back at the entrance, right? Yeah, now we can go back up. Really cool level design, honestly. I'm not sure what to make of these enemies. We have to test how many shots you need for their armor to go away for sure. And I didn't open the fucking chat. What am I doing? Okay, now it should work. I didn't check if there was a new way to turn off film grain. I check every day because I don't want to miss it when it happens. Ultimate Bundle Nexus mod. Yeah, see, this is why I don't install it. Removes film grain and gives you infinite ammo if you want to. And I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I'd rather not mod the game because why would I install something that also allows me to cheat? Yeah, I don't like that at all, unfortunately. I wish I could just turn it off in game because, you know, modding is really cool and there are really good mods, but it always takes a little bit of time to really see if the mod just didn't disable effects like holistically or... Yeah, so it's a bit more, I guess, nuanced in that way. So now we can go back down, but I think we need to go to the roof. This is just to get that one crate that we didn't get the last time, I think. Pretty sure there's gonna be... Let's play this smartly. Yep. See, this is how you play it like a real genius. No, I want to use it against the other two guys, so I'm basically trying to make this work. He's cooked. Yeah, really bad because we ran out of ammo and it hit his leg. Whatever. And the armor is almost broken now. Perfect. But really smart giving you XP for killing enemies, because in this area you could literally just run away and ignore almost everything. Thanks for actually letting me know, because I kind of want to put it on C. Why on C? I have no idea. This is usually where I put my ultimate, and I think of the grenade as my ultimate tool of destruction. So let's use the shotgun a little bit. After upgrading the pistol, that's exactly what we should be doing, because I don't have ammo. No, but this big environment, it would literally mean you can just run away like, very easily. It's like, whoop, and you're gone. Guy up there too. Oh shit! What in the fuck is that? He's shooting a motor as this guy. See, this is why you don't get rid of this gun, because it can do things that the other guns can't. So. Okay, taking damage there was really stupid though. Another guy? Who's shooting at me with it? It's over there. I think he's just spamming though. You can line of sight him somehow, but nope. I guess like he helps us in a way. Ah, it's him. Okay. There's another guy probably there. Should I get rid of the motors before everything else? Is it empty? Or did I just cancel? We get full XP for doing this, so... I destroy the motor. I mean, maybe that's dumb because I could use it later, but... No. How can a dumb zombie use this? just asking, like, seems pretty pretty hard to me. Let's combine these to a full heal. We need it. I like that they didn't just go and put like a bazillion items everywhere, so you can like walk around very relaxed here. Oh wait. Is it because I broke the roof that I can't get access anymore? Or how does that work? Or do I break the wall using the mortar? Good question. I actually don't know. That sounded like we open it up. Are there other ways we can open something up here? I don't think so. Cool. Really nice. I really like the game. Like, really a lot of very different ideas. Like, it's really keeping the game very fresh. I'm not sure how I feel about the shotgun. Like, the spread is so big that I don't really feel like shooting enemies here is very efficient. Yeah, by the way, it's not low res. I mean, it's low res, but upscaled with DLSS 4.5 is really good. The reason it looks a little bit grainy is because of the film grain. It makes the game look blurry and low res-er than it actually is, right? It's like a little bit of that touch, which is really unfortunate, which is why I would love to turn it off. But yeah, as much as I would love to, there is just no way. Like, checking that the drivers are still okay. Let me also quickly check if my fans are running, which they are probably, otherwise we would have crashed. But yeah, the GPU fans are spinning, and also my performance target is still being met here. Yeah, and honestly, after this driver fiasco from NVIDIA, I kind of am very hesitant to install day one drivers. I did it with this one because it was a revised version of a already released driver. But when there's like a new release coming up, I'm really going to be hesitant for the first day at least. Because if it's a really bad issue that surfaces immediately, you will notice right away. If it's a bad issue that's slow, you will not even notice it like after maybe half a year or so. So yeah, that's why the really bad ones, like the fans not spinning, which like just saying it is like unbelievable to me actually that they didn't like catch that one, is really the ones I want to avoid. Because yeah, no interest in breaking my PC. Because getting a new 5090 would suck ass. Already sucked getting this one, so I still can't believe I bought it off eBay and got it at a good price, and it arrived and was actually a 5090. I was like, okay, that's gonna be pretty risky. But yeah, it turned out like I didn't get scammed. So yeah, always be very careful when it comes to buying stuff off eBay, obviously. Always do it with a means where you can like get your money back if it doesn't work out. Like, always use some safe payment method where it doesn't matter if it doesn't work out or not. But yeah, that was an adventure, man. Like every year, I guess, like moving forward, the expectation is not going to get any easier. It gets harder and harder to get the high-end components together. But you know, after buying 3 high-end PCs and not regretting a single second of those purchases, I definitely can say that for me it works out, right? Like it's not that I'm like struggling or anything, so it's fine for me. But also, right, even I don't like wasting money, even though it's not that much of an issue. I still think it would be kind of ass to spend money on something that I don't enjoy, right? Like, and I can definitely tell you that this is the one investment I made into my personal enjoyment, right? That really paid off. I would never go back on that. especially after almost dying last year, I I definitely feel like I'm doing the right choice, making the right choices, right? Yeah, I didn't expect it to happen at 37, so you know, and it's not even like an accident, right? Accidents can always happen, but like actually health issues, like I'm like, okay. But after, I mean, at least I'm at least minimizing the chances by working out and everything. So, guess. Ooh, okay, that was worth actually going all the way back down here. It's just now we have to go back up, which kind of sucks, but. Yeah, so definitely, life is short, man. Like, life is really short. Sometimes even much shorter than you expect it to be. So don't plan for a future that might never come. I mean, obviously, I'm also planning for the future, but the things I really spend a lot of time on, I don't hold back on, right? I mean, obviously, if my hobby was like driving a yacht or something, bad luck, I guess, right? But since my hobby is gaming, and even the most expensive gaming gear is still relatively quote-unquote affordable. Like I'm saying relatively to what like expensive cars or whatever, like, or even cars in general, like or something like that would cost. So it's like, if it's, yeah, it's still a hobby, right? But it's also where I spend most of my day. So why would I not invest a little bit more money into that? Yeah, it's like bed, right? If you have a bad mattress, all you need to do is buy a good mattress. You don't need a good bed itself, right? As long as it doesn't like fall, like break down or something, you're perfectly fine. Just buy a good mattress. They're not even expensive, right? The best rated mattresses out there are not the ones for $800. They're usually like $200 or something, which is not mega cheap, but still very, very cheap for something you're going to spend like hopefully 7 to 9 hours a day on, right? And yeah, same for chairs, right? Like don't buy a shitty gamer chair. Just buy a good chair for your back. Even if you're young, you're gonna regret not buying a good one. Doesn't like replace working out, obviously, but it definitely is one of the better investments, right? Bed, like mattress, like here. Hey, what a coincidence, actually. That's didn't expect to see this on the roof, but okay, yeah. Mattress, super important. Is there a chair here too? No chair. They just have mattress on this rooftop for whatever reason. Yeah, chair, obviously desk, right? Like good ergonomics, and then whatever you spend a lot of time on. That's what I would spend money on. Right? That's everything else is just like put it into comfort, safety, and future. But yeah, the things where you should not hold back money wise is where you spend a massive amount of time on, because that's what you do, right? Like sitting, sleeping, and whatever you do then, right? Whatever else you spend your time on, that's where your money should go. And if you put a lot of money into something you barely use, that's where you know you wasted your money. A broken signal receiver. One more to go. The broken part can be fixed with a repair kit. Ah. Search for repair kit. Go grab a repair kit from container 02 in the central map. The signal receiver got all beat up during transport. We need to fix it. I just got reassigned and can get it myself. This one's up to you, Grace. Yeah, and it also has been how I always handled things, right? Even before having more money, I was always exactly the same mindset. Always, you know, always thinking about, you know, where the money's well spent. Are you faster when you take out your knife? I mean, we don't have a knife, but... You could have spawned those when I was up here, but... This thing having unlimited ammo is kind of crazy. Whoops. That was a bit too far. Yeah, unfortunately, obviously, when I say affordable, right, I'm aware of the example situation in America where I think most people can't get their hands on $1,000. Even another significant portion can't get their hands on $400, even for emergencies. And honestly, it's a very, very, the American system is very, very bad, honestly. They don't have a lot of like security. You have to really care for yourself a lot more. Society doesn't really support you a lot. And the reason why people don't have a lot of money is actually not because they don't earn a lot. It's because they don't save any. And I still recommend, and that's what I always say, is automate it, right? Take a portion of whatever you earn, whatever you can afford, and automatically save it and invest it. Don't put it, and also like, and have it obviously like a save, also like an accessible money pool and an investment pool, right? But you should still do it automatically. It should not even land on the bank account where you can spend it on random stuff you don't maybe even need.
Signal receiver.
Because I honestly, 400, let's be real, like $400, right?
One component left. By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA. It appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
Heard they had an internal dispute. Think it's related?
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
Some things never change. Watch your back. I'll contact you again soon.
Yeah, so obviously $400 is not nothing, right? But it's a very achievable, like getting more than $400 saved up is very achievable for most people. Just imagine you save up, let's assume you save up like $2 per day. In 30 days, that's $60, right? That means in a year you save already 600. So I don't know. It seems very possible to get more than 400. So yeah, a lot of people are very, very, you know, they spend too much relative to their income. It's even high spenders don't have a lot of money sometimes because they just like, basically you improve your salary and your cost of living, you just like increase it just like proportionally. And a lot of people could literally have way more money at their disposal if they just like change small things in their life. And it just like it's like this compounding effect there. So yeah, really unfortunate that a lot of people are very struggling more because they are basically spending slightly, not even much, slightly too much money relative to what they should in order to have a very stress-free financial life and even, you know, potential for investing more money so you can maybe even become financially independent later on. Yeah, so it's really, you know, like, it's really tough for me to see these numbers because I am lucky that I don't spend money in a dumb way, quote unquote. I spend a lot of money on things I like, right? Obviously, this PC was relatively expensive for what you could have, right? I could also be playing like I did in the past on a way cheaper machine and also have a lot of fun. But this is where I just like realized, right? Like this is my, you know, like, this is the majority of my lifetime. So if I don't spend it here, where would I spend it otherwise, right? Yeah, and everybody needs to figure that out for themselves. But obviously, this is just a fraction of what I have, obviously, right? I'm not spending my entire like net worth on a PC, right? That is very irresponsible, I think. Even if you don't plan on living forever, or you're aware that you might die soon or something, you should still, you know, like have a little bit of a plan, especially for the people you love. And yeah, that's also why I'm going to move this year to, and we're going to renovate a house and, you know, move in. And that's going to give, you know, like a little bit like persistence if I should, for whatever reason, fade away sooner or later. Hopefully later, but I'm realistic, right? We don't know what caused the pulmonary embolism last year, and I might might be out of here in not so such a long time. So just being realistic, right? We don't know. It could be cancer, it could be anything else. But even if it's the same thing again, right? Next time it's my brain, and if that happened to my brain, I would not be speaking to you here right now, right? I would probably be mentally disabled or dead. So yeah, I'm realistic, right? We didn't find the cause, and all I can do is suppress the effects of it. But yeah, without finding the cause, and if the cause is something serious, obviously the blood thinners are not going to help against that. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I really wish it wasn't the case, but at the end of the day, right? Better now than later, and realizing that I was wasting my entire fucking life. What am I doing though? Yo, melee in this game is so fucking ass. Which is good, because otherwise we would just literally be spamming melee because we haven't put an amount of it. Oh, need a container for the fuel. Oh, that's pretty cool. I also finished watching Beast games, and it was pretty cool, honestly. I think the entire premise of strong versus smart didn't really work out at all. But I always think the final parts of the show specifically are usually very, very entertaining, because they, you know, like they're a nice insight into human psychology, and you know, like it's definitely nice. And also the moment where the winner announced his winnings to his wife was also pretty cute. Yeah, you can say what you want about the show, but you can say they're not giving away a lot of money. I think they gave away at least like 13 millions or something. That's total winning, it's total winning. Really? So yeah, definitely was entertaining again. So yeah, I don't dislike the show at all. And I know, like, you know, the bigger you are, the more money you have, the more haters you attract. But I honestly, so far, Mr. Beast is doing like very chill content, and you know, it's like I don't dislike it. Whenever I see when I see actively something I actively dislike, I will let you know. Obviously, I don't care too much about the person itself, but the content they create, and you know, it's like I can see why people in generally like him. Yeah, it's also kind of funny because I usually don't watch that type of content at all. I usually just, you know, like I'm a very tech, science, and, you know, gaming focused person. But yeah, in this case, this is very sus. This is like very, very sus. Ah.
Gotta fill this up.
And then we can put it in the generator.
Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack.
What? Wait, you walk up to them with right click? Pick it up. Nice, nice, nice. Why was he so tanky? What a crazy guy. Shit. Why does he do that? He's such a fucking troll. And it, what are we burning? Oh. Get away from the fucking chainsaw, bitch. What? Oh, that's bullshit. What hit me? Neon, we need to talk about this behavior. Trying to line him up a little bit. Trying to find the timing where we wanna attack here. Okay. Ultimate chainsaw battle. Are they gonna lock or something? Yeah. Do I have to button mash there? Maybe. Yes. Also, like how the game makes very clear that we don't want to use it anymore. Okay, that was really cool. Yeah, still not sure if we want to go for headshots with the shotgun because the spread is very, very massive. But oh, what? Okay, I guess there's fire there. Yeah, but I really want to try to go up to an enemy like this and aim right in his mouth, because that seems to trigger the insta kill animation. Enemies don't drop a lot of ammo though.
All right.
What did he open up there though? See, imagine there was a battery, man. You would have to fucking charge it for this. The power of fossil fuel. Do we have pistol ammo? No. I don't think so. No, we do. Don't want to waste my good ammo for nothing here. This is upgraded, man. Like, our damage is really fucking ass. Okay, where are we? This is a container. This is the camp and safe spot. I really don't like that the dot is so far away from my face. Like, why didn't they zoom more in so you can see more, right? Like, why is the pistol not closer? Such an awkward decision. Yeah, the funny thing is, right, like obviously the level design is kind of bullshit from a realism perspective because you could literally climb over everything here, but it still enables like meaningful game design, right? Like because you see the crate here and you can't just like climb up to it, but you have to go around and you know like it's just like it's a bit more, I guess, like engaging. Also, the game did a shader compilation step. For the first time ever when starting the game today after updating the driver. And I wonder if I missed it the first time or if it happened in the background during some kind of cutscene or something. Because, yeah, I definitely don't remember the game compiling any shaders. But I also don't remember the game stuttering a lot. Like, so shader comp stutter seems to have been minimal either way. Okay. A little bit more ammo. This is still a container, isn't it? This is the O2 container. There should be something relevant inside. Oh, there are zombies in there for sure. Ah, shit. Should we heal? I mean, we are very low. Marksman 1A. Semi-automatic marksman rifle. The damage per shot is limited. High rate of fire and fast reload speeds. Yeah, that sounds like we're gonna get rid of that one. Because it literally is the worst version of this one in terms of... like, it takes the same ammo, I assume, right? I wonder how can you see the... how can I see the ammo type? Like, how do I know that this one has different ammo? Do they really not tell you the ammo type? Huh? Wait, we can see this if we equip it. "31 bullets, 10. 31 bullets, 6. Yeah, so we're not going to be using this one. Yeah, it might have higher DPS. And that's like it has really good scope. Because it will just... nah, it's fucking horrible. So this one will really only eat up your ammo for no reason. And unless you really, really need DPS, I would just consider using the other one, to be honest. Yeah, in ammo-restricted games, fire rate usually is less good than raw power. But obviously there will be a scenario where you just need raw damage, and I guess then you can take it out or something. But there's no way I'm going to be upgrading it over the other one initially here. Yeah, I think we went up there for sure. Like, well, you can also shoot your legs. Ah, wait, can you always parry them like this? Wait, is it actually better to parry them and then to counter them? You know what? Sure. Let's try it out. I'm not in range yet. Do we have fuel now, or how does this work? Oh yeah, we do. Very, very cool. And is it getting darker? Like, is the sun going down, or is this the same light the entire time? Because I expected it to become dark later. Like, I would almost like say 98% positive that they're gonna make it dark for sure, right? They start off during daytime and then the sun goes down or something. There's still a building over there. Interestingly enough, we still have the crank here. Pretty sure he's gonna throw them away once when we don't need them anymore. So this ammo takes up a lot of inventory space. Okay, let's try to parry them, or not in this case, but. Okay, will this enable... Oh, wait, it does? Wow. Wait a second. But that actually is really cool. It's gonna save so much ammo. Okay, but we're really bad at it, so maybe we should stop. Why does it not work though? Why does it I don't know what the timing is, to be honest, so... Ah, shit, and we had this. Well, whatever. Can we throw it? Supposedly there's a ladder here too. So we have to get rid of this one, obviously, but machine gun versus handgun. I take handgun any day of the week, to be honest. Just way more ammo efficient. Well, maybe not actually. It depends on how much ammo you get for the individual components. Go like 2 ways here. Okay, this just goes further down. I assume both of them are dead ends anyway, but we should have known this one. What's really unfortunate is that we didn't find a single charm on Leon yet, because we didn't go into the pantry. Still hate Daniel for telling me. Nah, he meant well, right? Because he was like trying to give me the opportunity to get it, but we were too far away from it. But now that I know about it, it pisses me off that I didn't get it. Leon, you are a crazy guy. There are going to be a lot of zombies for sure here. Do I feel stupid for not going upgrading before going down here? I mean, I didn't expect this to be such a... What the fuck? What? This is how we drove here, right? Oh, that's a cool idea. It gives you like context here. Okay, the one I thought was going to be completely open world, but I don't think so. Which is good, because I think the game doesn't need to be open world or anything. Because if this is a real area, we should go back and upgrade our shit before we go here, because we're going to waste so many resources. Does the game need fast travel? I mean, depends. If they do this more than once, yeah. Then I kind of wish there was fast travel. I obviously don't have to do this, but honestly, we have so much money, it would be kind of stupid not to go upgrade before we go here. I thought this is just like a small... No, just like a small way on the side here. Also, we're going to have a new streaming structure, which is basically the following. I'm going to do like 2 to 3 hour streams, take a break, and then do another stream within the next few minutes, because like 5 to 10 minutes after, maybe an hour sometimes, just so I take a really good break. And also because unfortunately for discoverability it's better, so yeah, it's like... It is what it is, right? It's just better for discoverability to have 2 videos. That's the way the algorithm works right now, and just, you know, for visibility's sake, why not try it out? If it doesn't work, whatever, right? But right now it seems to be a very reasonable thing to do. I really like how they summarize this. Like the UI visually is a bit bland, but I guess it's functional, so I don't mind. But it is a bit bright on bright. So the repair costs 800, and the upgrade costs 15,000. I mean, it's such an essential part. I feel like we could have this one. But before we do anything here, how about we upgrade the guns we actually use in terms of firepower? And I think we are... upgraded on this one. I don't like the shotgun as much, but it's pump action, so it's probably the highest damage version of it. Aluminum bolt. Okay. Reload speed. No, rate of fire we really don't need. Shots to scatter horizontally. Okay. This is more firepower. What we're gonna do here is very, very simple. We're basically investing into all the firepower upgrades first before we do anything else here. Because that is what's gonna save us a lot of ammunition. This gun has not convinced me that it is useful right now, but yeah, reload speed, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, it's not a big factor right now. Yeah, I don't need a high rate of fire or reload speed. I mean, reload speed is nice, don't get me wrong, but these are we're not gonna use. This one, yeah, we should have done that one again. More durability. Sure, and then we can repair the armor. This one, of course, is important, but I think firepower, like I can avoid taking damage, right? I can dodge. Can we go inside here? Repair kit, what do you mean? Do we have to buy it? Okay, let's sell that one. And we still can buy this one, but wait, we sold it for exactly what we can buy it back on. So you can, wait, really? Oh, that's interesting. Not even that expensive to buy a med injector, but we want to buy permanent upgrades right now instead of healing. I don't think we need reload speed right now. Where do you, what do you mean we need this? Oh, in the container. Predicted it correctly.
Beautiful. Just need to get through that gate.
Yeah, let me guess, it's a Porsche. No branding on this one? No Suzuki. By the way, there's a funny video that Porsche made, because like I think there's the meme that Leon, whenever he drives a car, he crashes it within like 5 seconds or something. And yeah, Porsche made a meme video about it, which is honestly pretty smart of him. Yeah, so they definitely thought into it. Do I remember this area? Did we ever go inside here? I don't remember. Didn't they say there was like a gas generator or something inside here? Oh yeah, this is the warehouse where we did like a lot of stuff, but where did he say there was a gas generator? Is like another floor or something? Yeah, so way higher up there is a gas power generator. I don't know why I want to climb with the space every single time. A little bit of backtracking for this one. Okay, that is cool. Also kind of unexpected though.
Alright, I can use that.
What did he say? Wait, am I never gonna get back from here? No, there's no way. This is a one-way, right? I mean, it is a one-way. There's no way we're gonna get back like this, but pretty sure we're gonna get back. Yeah, Distortion's already speedrunning the game, but obviously he grinds these games very, very hard. Also with the goal of speedrunning them, obviously, right? Like, so 12-hour streams and then like getting into the routing and everything. Just like, it's like a very different approach to me who just like tries to enjoy the game initially and doesn't intend to speedrun it after at all. Yeah, just like very, very casual and already like, you know, I just enjoy games, man. I think I should try speedrunning eventually, or I'm too old to even be able to do anything. But just for fun, right? Just to see if I enjoy it or not. But I kind of enjoy too many different games, so spending thousands of hours potentially on a single game, it kind of made sense in the past, right? This is why I think a lot of speedruns began like with Mario 64, or just like in a time where there weren't that many new games relative to today. And also there was not like this insane amount of games already out, right? Because every day basically there are more games already in existence. So I guess like I never came to the point where I was like, this is the game, right? And I think a lot of people start like speedrunning games they find initially hard or challenging because it's like, oh, now I'm gonna shit on them, right? And I think that's why Souls games have like created a lot of speedrunning, because people were like initially probably bad at those games and they were like, okay, I want to get really good at this game. And then they got better at them, and then we're like, okay, cool, this is kind of cool, and then they just like never stopped or something. Yeah, I can see that, right? Why Souls games do this. And maybe, and that's just a weird take maybe, but maybe ever since Demon's Souls on PlayStation 3, I didn't really struggle too hard with these games, so maybe that's why I never had the urge to be like, oh my god, now I'm good at them or something, because I was bad right at them, obviously, compared to now, but I wasn't like horrible that I was like, oh my god, this is such a struggle or something. Yeah, so I guess for me, it never triggered that, or I don't even know if it would have triggered it, but yeah, so I never naturally came to speedrunning. I just like watching it, and you know, like it's like with like esports. Like I really like watching Valorant esports. I mean, specifically, I like watching PRX, PaperX, and yeah, I really like the players there, and yeah, but I don't I don't intend to. I mean, initially, right, I played a lot of competitive, also at relatively high elo, but now I'm like, you know, just very very casual. And I just run in circles in Resident Evil now instead of playing games. Willie's Tower. Zipline. The map is so good. Whenever I look at the map, I'm like, it tells me what I want to know. Does this area have a single enemy? For sure, right? But yeah, gunpowder, I'm keeping it as long as I don't really know which guns I like. I like them all so far. Only the SMG seems kind of like, I mean, is it an SMG or assault, right? What do they call it? Yeah, SMG. Seems a little bit underwhelming. Just from raw power perspective. Gonna break and he's gonna jump. Like, ah! Never mind. What the fuck? Can I jump this? Ooh, I sure can. Okay, the tilted perspective and the FOV combined, that is like motion sickness simulator right there. Oh my god. Wait, the doorbell rang. Jesus. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure if you can fall there. I don't think so, though.
Damn it.
Did they have to make it like sideways? I mean, yeah, it has an effect, but the effect is more like want to make me throw up than anything else. Oh, let me guess, they're gonna drop down or some weird shit.
Oh, fuck.
You should open the way down there, though. No, I didn't wanna... Son of a bitch. I wanted to go back up and check what they opened. Glass surfaces are incredibly fragile and requires extra caution. However, shooting the glass out from under an enemy will cause them to fall through. Bro, like... What? Like, what does the game think we are? Like, fucking brain dead? Ah, man, I wish we... Do we really have to go all the way back there then? Because I'm pretty sure the two elevators open up a way back there. What happens if we shoot this? Are we gonna fall? Wait, this was unexpected. Were we on the same glass panel? You know what? That's actually good. I was like thinking about doing that anyway, because eventually there is a secret down here, but... Okay, no. Well, this is actually good game design, because... I mean, would I have gone back to check? Probably, because I have issues, but... For a normal human being, this is usually good, because they just assume that there's nothing there, and they don't care, so... But the game did it too many times where you basically go somewhere and then you can't go back, so I'm like a bit more worried. How did this make me fall though? This is not glass. But if you play this smart, we can really save a lot of ammo. Still don't know how I fell, but... Have to keep... And shoot the grenade, okay. Can you run on these? Yes.
Time to find a way up.
Yeah, I think the game really didn't need to tell you, but I guess they wanted to make sure the players used this because the level was designed around it. So yeah, I'm like kind of conflicted. This is like, it's not the game assuming you're stupid, right? Because this is an obvious thing. But at the same time, I think they did it to avoid that some people miss it, right? Because figuring it out is not a feat, right? So does it really matter when they tell you? It's more to make sure that the people who didn't figure it out, like the ones who, you know, like maybe a bit unlucky or something, that they don't get completely fucking shit on. Okay, you have to create an opening right here. Yeah, so I'm kind of like... I think it's actually not dumb they do it. It's like, yeah, it's a bit over-tutorialized for for most people, but there might just be that one guy. Hey bro, are we good? You have an SMG, bro. How are you hitting me there? Yeah, of course. Of course. Wait, whoops. Fuck, we didn't combine it. Whatever. Okay, that was bullshit. The fact that he hit me there, yeah, obviously it doesn't like really work like it should. It's just like literally checking line of sight and. But still kind of bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, what a cool location. Always like this reminds me, even though it's not a construction site technically, I mean it is kind of. It reminds me of the Donkey Kong from the Game Boy where you had like this construction site level at the end. It was my first Game Boy game, and I guess like the first game I ever owned. So yeah, it was like what was I, like 6 years old or something. To this day, I still remember the entire game, even though I haven't played it in probably 30 years. So definitely stuck around.
Let's find those detonator parts.
You're gonna give me a container? Why do they give me money here?
Picked up the relay.
Great job. Now to get through that gate.
Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to get down from here first.
Ah, okay. That's pretty cool. So there is a complete save point and upgrade system right there. Didn't get that many this time, but how damaged is it though? Okay, it's already broken. I wish we could buy it. Wait, we can buy this one. And it should already be upgraded by definition. Okay, let's check the inventory. How full is it? I mean, we still have a lot of space and we can also craft ammo. Potentially, we should look into heals. The Requiem I kind of want to keep because we don't have a lot of ammo for it though. Hey, we didn't save in ages. We should maybe upgrade the fire rate on the pistol though, so it's like a bit more useful against multiple enemies. Hey, there's a door, but red means it is locked, right? Yeah. Doesn't mean that we didn't open it, but I think it means it's literally locked right now. Wow, nice sound effect there. So we could snipe these guys from here, but they're all like just melee enemies.
That'll get me down.
Okay. I don't know if we see anything else here though. Did I miss something though? The game, I think, doesn't want to show us anything else because there's no marker around this, but there might be some kind of raccoons hiding or something, but I really can't see them. And you always have to assume they're pretty big because they have to think about like Steam Deck users and TV users and Switch mobile. Switch in the handheld mode, basically. Which was very, very impressive, by the way. Like, thanks to DLSS, obviously. What? Okay. Basically, it didn't take any durability damage there. I don't know why my nose is itching. Okay, there's like a nice explosive over here. Okay. So, I assume we're gonna get swarmed from up here then. Wouldn't put a raccoon on the fucking train, right? Yeah, but no charms right now. Bit unfortunate. Also, this is like a finisher symbol, but this is just a swing symbol. Yeah, that was worth a grenade, I think. We could have done it with like an explosive thing too, but yeah, why not waste a double grenade and get some inventory space there? But he didn't die, huh? Whoa, he's better than us, huh? Now that we upgraded the power, I wonder how efficient it's going to be. The durability really does not really go down by much if you just attack with it. Ah. Wait, that's actually cool. We could have gone down there. Is it my favorite Resident Evil so far? It's definitely amongst them. I would say potentially yes. It might be my favorite Resident Evil game so far. Because it blends... I like all the different types, right? I'm pretty sure there's a person that likes Resident Evil Village. There's a person that likes Resident Evil 2 style. There might even be some sick person that prefers Resident Evil 6. For whatever reason. Or there's a person that likes Resident Evil 8. Right? Or 4, right? There's always people who might like them. But this one, I think, is just like a good crossover of all of them. And I prefer first person over third person in general, so this for me, having the choice is very cool. I think it's honestly, I hope they keep this for, in the future. I also really like that the game is kind of slow paced. Like, it's kind of weird to say, but like it's very relaxed to play in a way. It's a very, very relaxing experience. I wish, though, out of combat, he would run like 10 times faster, but not 10 times, maybe 2 times as fast or something. But in combat, like the slow and like more methodical gameplay for sure works really well, I think. You know what? He's basically a ranged enemy, so... Yeah, parrying is so good. Oh, okay, there's something over there. No, no, no. Not yet, bro. Soon, but not yet. Okay, ever since the upgrade, I think melee did become better. I wonder what healing item he will use when you press Q. Will it match the amount of HP you're missing? Or will it just be a random item?
For the other side.
Wait, what? I don't understand. What do you want from me? Do we have to shoot it or something? Where do we even want to cross? Ah, down here. Wait, did we? Shit, we missed 4 rifle ammo? That's like 4 kills on normal zombies. Oh. Unfortunately, this is a place where we can't go back up, so may they rest in peace. Let me guess, Leon does not want to climb this. No. Why? I don't know, but he doesn't. So. Shortcut to the safe point. Yes. And also, we're gonna have to go and get the rifle ammo. Which is a bit unnecessary, honestly, but... How did I miss it, though? I thought I checked every single enemy. Huh? I'm not sure. It's not on the ground down there, I think. Wait, is it on? Ah, fuck. Okay, they do this a bit too often, where in first person you can't see it well because it's too high up. I'm pretty sure third person you would have seen that one way better. Not a big deal, since you can see it on the map. By the way, the Logitech Super Strike has been working really well so far. Obviously, will be the default technology in a high-end gaming mouse moving forward for sure. Everybody's going to try to emulate this just because it's so good. But also, I really like it visually though. I didn't even know I would like a black and white mouse like this. Everything's just like black these days, which is fine for a monitor. A monitor I would just want to have black, right? Because I don't want to have it to interfere. But like for peripherals, I actually don't care that much what color they are, as long as they're like not in my central field of view. For example, the microphone also has to be black for sure, because that's too high up. But like peripherals that I don't see all the time, I really don't mind that much. It's 9K here. You know what? Can we increase the accuracy on this gun? Because this one is really fucking ass. No. So eventually a high rate of fire here could be kind of nice. I mean, it's not that expensive, to be honest, but this is too expensive for me. Okay, the cost scales dynamically with the endurance here. Yeah, I have to quickly go and get the door. Okay. Yeah, another. There's this thing in Germany, right? You're not allowed to do ads at the door, but there's like a special rule where, for whatever reason, broadband, broad networking companies can go and advertise like the new fiber network, which that may or may not exist pretty soon in your area. And they've been doing that for years, and it's kind of like almost not, it's not a scam, right? They're trying to convert you to their plans, right? They're trying to upsell you, and if you're at a different company, they want you to switch. And it's kind of there seems to be this legal loophole where this is like allowed, where they go to your door and advertise stuff. It is really, really awkward. I don't really know why they do that, but okay, whatever. Let's just like upgrade a few parts here. Oh, we should have gone for the durability on this one. Well, whatever. I should always, and this is also wrong, I should save before we go there, because if I want to change my choice, saving first and then upgrading is smarter, but yeah, it is basically yeah, in this case, it's what I always say, because it's true, right? I'm gonna move pretty soon, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I definitely should not forget about the fiber. Yeah, let's see if we can parry him again. That was pretty efficient. It's gonna work for every single one of them. Maybe I had better ideas than those. Wait, did he kill me? No way. Okay, so these guys don't seem to be that good if you parry them. So yeah, we're gonna have to, I mean, I'm learning the parry mechanic right now. Like, I'm not sure, like the smaller guys, parrying seems very efficient. The infected guys, kinda less so. Yeah, not that easy actually to know what is efficient here. What happens if I do this though? Oh, it doesn't automatically kill him. See, why did that work now? I don't understand. It's like a perfect parry? Maybe there is a distinction between parrying and perfect parrying. I mean, by maybe, I mean there very likely is. I don't know why I also want to hold for sharpen, but it's just press. Because being able to melee kill enemies is obviously a massive advantage. Who threw something at me? Ah, shit, that was for that guy, huh? My god, his movements. Wait, that didn't hit him? Okay, reload speed on this gun may be better. And the sensitivity is just too high, man. But you only have one setting, so... Wonder if he's immune against that shots. Yeah, I think it broke. That's actually a cool feature. Okay, let's try to melee kill this guy. I don't even need to... Oh my god, he's so annoying. But I don't think it's worth. I mean, you can do the melee finisher too. You can just spam left mouse click too. The melee finisher has the advantage that it pushes the enemy into other enemies, so... What? Somebody must have dropped ammo here. Yeah, that's gonna save so much ammo. Iframe? Did we iframe it? I mean, that would be really... yeah, I knew it. I like it. Okay, that's good game design, actually. Yeah, getting iframes there. Yeah. Is it because he was biting me and not really hitting? He's winning. was better than us. We've used that, maybe. No, there's like gunpowder over here, game. No, wait, it's over here. You know there's a boss fight coming when you get a lot of ammo back. But in this case, I don't think this is enough. Maybe... No, it gave me Hannah. If it gives you sniper ammo, then you could expect there's some snipers there, but...
Hopefully this thing still works.
Still is allegedly powder down there. I mean, you can jump, but you can drop. That is already pretty nice. The powder is... Huh? I'm so confused. How am I... I actually don't know where the powder is. It's large gunpowder too, which... Huh? I have no idea. Oh, you know what? It must be here. This is expensive, but I think it's always worth it because you're gonna save meds at the end of the day. So, if they, I mean, assuming they designed it in a smart fashion. If they did not design it in a smart fashion, it's obviously gonna be a bit worse. But yeah, let's go for durability here. What about this gun here? We said reload speed here was kind of ass. More stability. Not that important. Yeah, that's rate of fire. Wait, does it not have reload speed? It does. Sure, I like this gun. Still annoying that the save files are for all your playthroughs and not just one, so you can't like start like 10,000 of them and everybody has like different save locations. What do you mean there's a ladder over there? He doesn't tell me that there's... Is it because we dropped? I don't know. Whatever. Why?
Now what?
Do we jump, Leon? No?
You'll have to take the next one.
Wait, does it stun lock them? Wait. Wait, that's actually really cool. What do you want from me, game? Because we just wait for more of them. It does seem to stun lock them, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so upgrading the hatchet seems to be very, very efficient. Bad zombies.
This is my lucky day.
I mean, you've been doing it for a long time. This is just an average day for you. I kind of wonder if it's... This is so prominent that I'm thinking about just... Yeah. Yeah, let's play this smart. Nah, I can't waste a grenade on this. I'd rather waste fucking 10 heals. What? Neon, nice. Neon, nice. Before we do recovery items, we combine them. Okay, we're pretty low HP. Wait, 2 of them heal full? Wait, no, what did he use? No, we must have a med injector there. I mean... Yeah. Before we waste like a bazillion ammo. Not a single item drop. Rolling. Absolutely trolling. Why do I press space to climb? I guess because most games have like jump on that button. So I don't think this section has a Racoon for a very simple reason. It's going to be very, very hard to come back here. I think they wouldn't actually do that.
That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center on the 419.
There's ammo somewhere here? What? The back of this car? What is going on with this one though? Okay, we can detonate this if we want to, but I'm very curious about the door over there. It might just be locked and we waste our time going there, but it's fine. So, should they have put a merchant in there instead of this upgrade box? Would have been kind of cool, right? To have the merchant reappear. It's locked from the other side? Are you shitting me? Okay. I thought we were done with this area. Ah, wait a second. And we also still have the entire underwater section, right? Wait, this is there's a lot of optional stuff to here. Hey, we can still go down there and ah, okay, I almost forgot about the sewage facility. Sure, let's do that one first. How much armor do we currently have? Almost gone. Yeah, so this movement speed for this type of exploration is not good fast enough for me. Do we buy a med injector? I mean, it doesn't really progress our permanent power level enough, to be honest. This gun doesn't really matter too much to me. Rate of fire on a shotgun is like whatever. You know what? There's no need to spend money on things we don't use, so let's just save from now on. See, that's how you save in a game. This is safe, because I don't think we need anything right now. We got all the upgrades we care about, and then we can upgrade when we get a new gun or something. The game doesn't seem to use nanite for LOD or something like. I mean, it's not like the same engine, but they don't seem to have a no LOD approach. So you can still see laws pop in some scenarios, but most of the time, honestly, it's not really noticeable because the levels are constructed in a way that the LOD is, yeah, basically completely chill. I wonder like if this flashlight effect here is really only there if you have ray tracing, or what exactly is causing it, because yeah, it seems a little bit like cheating, but at the end of the day you have a flashlight most of the time, so it's fine. I don't think they see light, to be honest. Like how the other enemies is frozen. Oh wait, that's because he was like this. Classic Leon. Whoops. So cute. Wiggle, wiggle. I wonder if you have to sneak here. Let's try without sneaking because it's a bit faster, but I'm pretty sure you can't run, at least. Yeah, this is one of the most hated tropes in video games for me. Oh, this is where the spider came down. That's cute. Do you think she's dead? She might actually not be dead. But yeah, it's one of the most stupid video game tropes ever, is the thing that you sneak slower when you're like crouch, less loud when you're crouch. And obviously, if you ever try to sneak in real life, you would not go down and crouch, right? You would literally just walk right up normally like this. Which seems to work in this game, so that's nice. Because the audio is way easier to be quiet like this, because you have more control over your legs. Yeah, so it's unfortunately a trope that has held for a long time, and it's usually because it's like it's a dedicated mechanic, right? You crouch and then there's no noise or something. Son of a bitch. What a cunt. Why are there so many ways you can go? Oh, because this is just the way out. That's why. This one here will just lead back to the door I think we couldn't open right now. We're gonna get up for sure. Wait, where are we? I thought we were like, we're here. Okay. Do we ever go here? A cafe? What? Wait, is this the start of the game? Yeah, this is the start of like the start of the area. I can recognize this trash vehicle. I mean the Porsche. Right. Nah, I have no feelings towards Porsche. They look nice. Evacuate immediately if you are in Raccoon City. I urge you. Evacuate now, leave if you can. If you cannot evacuate, go to the police station, the nearest public facility, wherever you can. Take any weapon you have and hide in the nearest sturdy building. It's literally the opposite of going to a public location. I mean, now that is a vehicle, huh? I mean, they're getting their exposure, so kudos to them. Oh, wait, this is not where the fucking container was. Shit. By the way, did he run out of gas, or what was the lore behind this? Because he was like, oh, I guess like you can move there with a car or something, but this is wide enough to drive, so why doesn't he try to get the car to? Yeah, no, I guess like there's no direct way, because we're gonna get a bike now. Almost missed this container though. Yo, bro, fuck off for a moment. You know what I'm trying to do, right? Exactly, Leon. Got him. Sure, these guys are gonna get up, but no.
Hey, Leon. Do you still think about what happened there
Every day.
that night? I was just a kid. Scared and confused. I imagine Grace must feel the same right now.
Sure.
Sorry. This isn't the time. We need to focus.
No, what I mean is, why the fuck are you doing this while I'm underground? That makes no sense. I guess it's random, but... Okay, but... Huh? Why would you... Why would you allow me to go here? I mean, I guess you can look at it again, but... What? I kind of expected there to be some kind of item here. Not gonna lie, but there's nothing. Sorry, I always press space. I'm never gonna stop pressing space because my brain's wired that way. Okay, yeah, sorry, just checking something, then we can go back. My girlfriend just arrived. Okay. We are back here? Wait, now I'm like even more confused. But this was like an extensive underground place where you can put a crank in and stuff like that. Where am I? Wait, how do we get over here though? Oh, this is the sewage facility and we didn't use the crank slot over there. Whoops. We did want to check this one out anyway, so it's fine, but yeah, remember the way to that one though. And it should have been over here, right? Oh, it's on the left. Completely forgot about this. Step 2, turn the crank. No shit, Sherlock, thank you. Idiot manual. How to crank for dummies. Now we should be where the door was, but I'm honestly confused. There should be an item here, because otherwise this would be completely pointless. Zombies are good because they give you XP. Okay, I assume this is a perfect parry, you just have to learn the timings. Nice. I think we're ready to move on. But also, fuck this, this movement speed outside. And I think it's already higher than the base movement speed inside, but... or in combat at least. And as I said, we're gonna save. But that also includes that we might actually get healing items eventually, but I don't even think we need those. Yeah, I don't think I care much about these things. I mean, obviously this one's not fully upgraded. I mean, honestly, why not? I kind of want to keep it for something else. But I also think it might just be worth it to maybe finish. It's not that expensive. So now we're saving. Why is it so hard to save? I mean, human. Have money, need spent money. Okay, I guess now what's really dumb is we're gonna open it up and then he's gonna take the bike. So it's gonna be like we're gonna go here and back there in a moment probably. Or there's a cutscene and we just move on. Oops. Why does it disappear randomly? What the fuck? Yeah, just put the detonator right next to the bomb because we have too much money. Yeah.
All right, should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
Just a few potholes.
Yeah, you should wear a helmet. You never know when this guy's showing up when you ride a bike. Oh, new enemy type. Nice.
The stage just keeps getting better and better.
Hey, yo. What the fuck? Should have upgraded it more.
Pups could use more training.
Sensitivity's whack again. Yeah, so it's me driving, by the way. Like, it looks like a professional stuntman, but that's just because I'm so good at driving and shooting at the same time. Okay, he's dead now officially, but unofficially he's not. What a funny section though. Okay, let me guess. As soon as we're not on the fucking bike anymore, these dogs are gonna tank 10 billion shots. I like how the game is also about conserving ammo, and now you just have an infinite amount of it because you're on a bike.
So much for the direct route.
I didn't know we were playing Uncharted. No, that's cool. I like it. It's fun. I hope the new Naughty Dog game is fucking sick. There's no way we're killing this guy.
Okay. Seriously. I don't give up that easy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Did you should play what is it called, Trials or something? Trials Evolution. Like, you will know how fucking hard it is to go up a slope on a bike without like tumbling down. Oh, that's so cool though visually. Yeah, it's me driving. Like I said, I'm God basically, right? Like, it's crazy. Why? My hatchet! Give it back! No, give it back! I need it!
I've had enough of you. I know the feeling.
Thank you.
Come on.
Thanks for reminding me, game. Wait, I didn't hit his bike, I hit him. Now, there's no way he's dead like this. I mean, this is a pretty epic ending, but I don't... Maybe he is, because the other guy still exists.
Should have worn a helmet.
Yeah, you too, Leon. Everybody should wear helmets. If you don't wear a helmet while riding a bike, you're a fucking idiot. If you're not wearing a helmet while riding a bicycle, you're also a fucking idiot. Yeah, so... Not because you might be the best biker in the world, just one dumb fuck on in his car and you're fucking dead. Just think about it. One dumb fucking car not looking and you're fucking cooked. You can be the best fucking biker in the world.
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Okay, so this is it for this section of the stream. I will eat something and then we're gonna be back in maybe half an hour for another segment. And we're gonna continue exactly here where we left off in central Racoon City. Thank you a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, in like 30 minutes I would guess. So yeah, see you soon guys. Bye bye.